Okay. I know his name. Olukayode Ariwola. That's the Chief Justice.
Thank you, Band. Thank you. Scintillating, thank you. Thank you. Your Excellencies, distinguished honorable members of the National Assembly, honorable members of the Federal Executive Council, the Chief of Defense Staff, Service Chiefs, Inspector General Police, very senior military officers, both serving and reservely retired, Your Royal Highnesses, my Lord spiritual and temporal, chieftains and captains of the organized private sector, very distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is Dignitary's arrival unfolding at the forecourts of the President of Villa Abuja, where ceremonies commemorating the 63rd independence anniversary is taking place. Any moment from now, we're expecting the arrival of His Lordship, the Chief Justice. And this is announcing the arrival of His Lordship, the Chief Justice, just been received there by the Commander Guards Brigade. The last week, hardly welcome, sir. At this juncture, the microphone now swings over to my co-announcer at the announcer's box. Lieutenant Obi Olokodano, please.
Thank you, Major Paul Amara, retired. Your Excellency, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, while we await the arrival of new dignitaries to grace this occasion, permit me to acquaint you with the origin of colors on ceremonial parades. The origin of color on ceremonial parade in the military is an ancient tradition which dates back to century. The origin of color began in the early days when men fixed their family badges to a pole and held it aloft in battle for the dual purpose of indicating their position and as a rallying point should the occasion arise. When armies began to adopt a system of regimentation at the beginning of the 17th century, each company was allotted a color, a custom which persisted to present days, known as a trooping and presentation of colors. Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, it will interest you to know that the sight of the colors creates a feeling of pride in soldiers and air soldiers. From ancient history, it has served as an inspiration for heroic act of self-sacrifice. Since then, colors have become the symbol of the fighting spirit of a regiment because they bear the battle honors and badges granted to the regiment in commemoration of the gallant deeds performed by its members from the time it was raised. In the olden days, victories were sometimes expressed in terms of the number of enemy soldiers captured. This association of the color with the heroic deed of the unit decorated on them has led to the custom of regarding the colors with veneration. The fact that colors are consecrated and presented before taking into use and are laid up in sacred buildings after service help to maintain the atmosphere of veneration with which they are surrounded. Any moment from now be expecting the arrival of dignitaries to grace this occasion. Your Excellency, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, this is announcing the arrival of the President of the Senate and Honorable Speaker, House of Representatives, being received there by Commander Guards Brigade. We just witnessed a fanfare that heralded the arrival of the President of the Senate, distinguished Senator Godswill Akpabio, Commander of the Order of the Ninja, and Speaker House of Representatives, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas. You are welcome, sir. Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, any moment from now, be receiving the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This is announcing the arrival of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency, distinguished Senator Kashim Shettima, Grand Commander of the Order of the Ninja. Please shall we all rise for the national anthem of dignitaries, may please take your seats. Thank you. The national anthem we just witnessed heralded the arrival of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency, distinguished Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON. Your Excellency, you are heartily welcome. To announcing the arrival for this epoch-making event in the historic milestone of our great nation, Nigeria, will be the arrival of the special guest of honor, the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Grand Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic. Your Excellency, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, the special guest of honor will be ushered into this historic arena by Guards Brigade Bagpipers with their attires known as kit, and will be ushering the special guest of honor with the Scottish melody known as Scotland the Brave, composed by Harry Lauder in 1950. At this moment, Your Excellency, permit me to hand over the microphone to my co-compare, Major Polabara, retired, to continue with the proceedings. Major Polabara, sir.
Thank you very much, Lieutenant Obialokodano. Your Excellency, the Vice President, the Lordship, Your Excellency, the Senate President, the Right Honourable Speaker of the House of Representatives, the Lordship, the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Your Excellencies, former President, former Vice President here present, distinguished honorable members of the National Assembly, honorable members of the Federal Executive Council, the Chief of Defense Staff, Service Chiefs, Inspector General of Police, very senior military officers both serving and deservedly retired, Your Royal Highnesses, my Lord spiritual and temporal, chieftains and captains of the organized private sector, Ashiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Grand Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic, please, when we announce his arrival, in absolute deference to his most exalted offices, we are always expected to rise. His distinguished persona will rise on our feet wherever we are sitting, please, with all due respect and deference, please. And when the band on parade renders the national salute, officers, warrant officers, you should please salute. Band, some more musical interlude. We'll expect the arrival of the special guest of honor, please. Band, thank you. On existing protocol, Independence Anniversary of our great nation, Nigeria, 63rd. We want to acquaint our distinguished guests with the guards on parade. Now, we have two guards on parade. Of the colors on parade is a guard representing the Nigerian Army, the Nigerian Army Guards. And to the right, symbolically, is a guard representing the outgoing colonial guards. And of course, the dropping of the Union Jack this day, 63 years ago.
Now, the guards representing the outgoing on Port Harcourt, River State, on 4th May 2018 as a member of the Right Short Service Course 25. The officer was subsequently commissioned on 15th December 2018 as a sub-lieutenant into the Nigerian Navy. He holds a higher national diploma degree in library and information science. Now, the new guard commander is Major Jamil Man Issa. He was born in Mina, Niger State. He hails from Bida local government area of Niger State. He was admitted into the prestigious Nigerian Defense Academy on 3rd September 2016 as a member of the 68th Regular Combatant Course. The senior officer was subsequently commissioned on 9th October 2021 as a second lieutenant into the Nigerian Army. He holds a BSc Honors degree in Geography. Now, once again, there are 4 colors on parade. We did say a while ago, it is historic and very, very unique. What we had experienced the past weeks, the past years, had been 2 colors, principally the national color of our great nation, Nigeria, and the regimental color of the Nigerian Army. But today's occasion, very unique, is a symbolic rollback to October 1, 1960. Now we have the guards representing the outgoing colonial guards, and of course, since we have the Navy, the Air Force, and the police on parade, now the Navy and the Air Force colors are on parade. So we have 4 colors on parade today. We have the national color of our great nation, Nigeria, green, white, green, the regimental colors of the Nigerian Army, the Nigerian Navy, and the Nigerian Air Force. Along the line, we are going to meet the ensigns of these colors. Highly disciplined, trained, committed officers. Band some more musical interlude, please. Thank you. While we're with the arrival of the special guest of honor. Band, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Scintillating, highly entertaining. Thank you very much. Thank you. Mass band on parade. Your Excellency, the Vice President, standing on existing protocol, while expecting the arrival of the special guest of honor, President Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Grand Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic, we want to take a synoptic look at the history behind the change of guard parade that we're going to witness today. Now, the change of guard set the old British Guard, Colonial Guard and the new Nigerian Armed Forces Guard. And since then, the change of guard parade remained a routine parade between the old and the new security guards at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. This institutionalizing professionalism in the Nigerian Army. To an appreciable extent, the troops are highly trained, very well equipped, disciplined, and committed towards achieving the constitutional role and responsibilities. Now, the change of guard ceremony routinely takes place at military installations, national landmarks, and official events. It involves a meticulous attention to details. It showcases the training, skills, and military bearing of the personnel participating in the ceremony. Above all, the parade and the actual change of the guards are designed to create rest and relief for troops on security duty. The importance of rest and relief during military operations cannot be overemphasized, as both factors are prerequisites for force effectiveness and efficiency. End of that synoptic look of the history behind change. Your Excellency, the Vice President, Your Excellencies, former President, former Vice President here present, the very senior military officers, both serving and disably retired, Your Royal Highnesses, my Lords spiritual and temporal, indicating that any moment from now, the special guest of honor, President Commander-in-Chief of our great nation Nigeria, will be entering the arena, presidentially, that is. It is the abridged version of the weekly presidential change of guard parade holding here at the forecourt of the President Villa, Abuja, where ceremonies commemorating the 63rd independence anniversary is taking place. Is quite loud and tells us that the special guest of honor will be entering the arena any moment from now. Please, when we announce his arrival, in absolute deference to his most exalted offices and his very discreet person, we are pleased to rise wherever we are sitting. Officers, warrant us, should please salute, please. This is announcing the arrival of the special guest of honor, President Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Grand Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic. Just been received there by the Commander Guard Brigade. You can see the presidential limousine. Officers, warrant officers in uniform should please salute. Thank you. His Excellency will be exchanging pleasantries with the dignitaries, His Excellency the Vice President, His Excellency the distinguished Senate President, the Lordship the Chief Justice, and of course at the right honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Ministers of Defense and the Federal Capital Territory, the Chief of Defense Staff, Service Chiefs, Inspector General of Police, please, can you get yourself organized, please? Please, thank you. If you are still sitting, please rise on your feet. Officers, warrant officers in uniform should please salute. Thank you. Dignitaries, may please take your seats. Thank you. The national salute that heralded the arrival of the special guest of honor, President Commander-in-Chief over the parade commander, Lieutenant Colonel M.A. Yusuf, now marches towards the position of Mr. President to give him the essence of today's ceremony, the officers and guards on parade. We'll hear that shortly. Very distinctly delivered there by the parade commander, Lieutenant Colonel M.A. Yusuf, and has been presidentially given the permission to carry with the rest of the parade. Happy viewing, Your Excellencies. Your Excellency, the special guest of honor, standing on existing protocol, we have two guards on parade. The guard ahead of the color party symbolizes the outgoing colonial guards who got off our nation 63 years ago, symbolically being represented in this parade by an officer from the Nigerian Navy and personnel from the Nigerian Navy, the Nigerian Air Force, and the Nigerian Police. And the guard behind the color party is the incoming Nigerian guard, made up of officer and personnel of the Nigerian Army. Now, once again, we have four colors on parade. This is quite historic. Weekly presidential change of guards, the forecourt has always been two colors on parade, namely the national color for British Nation Nigeria and the regimental color of the Nigerian Army. But today, we have four colors on parade: the national color and the regimental colors of the Nigerian Army, the Nigerian Navy, and the Nigerian Air Force. We must say that now the essence of the inspection of guards, both the quarter guard and the guards, is to ensure their thoroughness, either in person or whatever they are putting on, from their boots to their uniform to their hairdo And indeed, everything about them, because that's the reflection of any nation. For instance, any visitor to the presidency, say high commissioners, members of the diplomatic corps and all will go through the quarter guard, inspect the quarter guard, and the impression that is taken from this is for all times. So shortly, the old guard commander and the new guard commander will inspect the guards, and of course, including the guards and as the quarter guard. Now, at this juncture, the microphone will swing over to my co-announcer, Lieutenant Odumayo Bilkisu Olukodano, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Major Paul, retired. Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today's ceremony is an abbreviation of the weekly change of guard, and this is the special presidential change of guard. And of course, as the name implies, is the exchange of guard that was on ground with another guard. On parade also is the highly revered component of regimentation, the color party, which comprises of the ensigns, escort to the colors, and the parade regimental sergeant majors. As earlier mentioned, there are 4 colors on parade: national and regimental color of the Nigerian Army, Navy, Air Force, and parade. Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, the parade commander, Lieutenant Colonel Moshood Abiodun Yusuf, just marching the 2 guards and is now marching to take his position at the right side of the rear guard. The 2 guards are provided by the Nigerian Armed Forces and Nigerian Police Force. To the right of Mr. President sitting position is new guard, while on the left is old guard. The Royal Guard represents the British Army before Nigeria gained independence in 1960, while the New Guard represents what we know today as Nigerian Army after independence. Guard Commander, Lieutenant Commander Joshua Abiodun Oluwole just dressed both guards, awaiting the Company Sergeant Major, Warrant Officer Idoma Patrick, to take post behind the old guard. Any moment from now, the new guard commander will take post. We can now see the new guard commander, Major Jabir Ma Isa, marching there alongside with the company sergeant major. Warrant Officer Kefas Amos. You see this discipline, training, and courage. What you see there is, of course, to inspect the incoming security guard and the quarter guard. We will see that shortly. The incoming security guard is an elite security guard tasked with the protection of Mr. President, the first family, and protection of the seat of power. Inspection of security guard during the change of guard parade is carried out to ensure that the incoming guard is composed of discipline, well turned out, and complete soldiers on parade. It equally affords the new guard commanders the opportunity of having personal contact with the soldiers resuming duty with him as he inspects the guards. The inspection is usually done together with the company sergeant major, as you can see. The company sergeant major sees to the implementation of instruction from the guard commander as it relates to the discipline, conduct, and administration of the troops throughout the duration of the duty. Just finished inspecting the first round, now moving to the center round. You may be wondering why is the new guard commander looking down and looking up. He's looking down to ensure their boot is well shone and looking up to ensure their uniform is well iron and clean, as it is expected for all personnel of Nigerian Armed Forces and Nigerian Police Force to turn out neatly at all times, especially while on duty or on parade. Now moving to the rear round. Inspecting their haircuts to ensure it's in line with the Armed Forces dress regulation. The company sergeant major just take post behind the incoming security guard while the new guard commander proceed. Any moment from now, we'll be inspecting the quarter guard. Now the new guard commander is marching forward to inspect the weapon of the incoming quarter guard. set of inspection involved the conduct of the normal safety precaution to ensure that the personnel weapons are clean, safe, and in serviceable conditions. The quarter guard is always the first point of contact in every unit, and it is believed that the impression about a unit quarter guard has a direct bearing on the overall impression of the entire unit. Hence, the need for turning out a composed, alert, and professional quarter guard at all times. Inspection of the quarter guard, just like the security guard, is the number 5 rifleman, who is the best turnout soldiers among the quarter guard private soldiers, is selected as the stick orderly to the new guard commander and is expected to be in attendance to the new guard commander throughout the tour of his duty. He will accompany the commander wherever he goes unless specifically ordered not to do so. That is the orderly sergeant dressing the quarter guard right now. The new guard commander has just granted the orderly sergeant, orderly corporal, and quarter guard stick orderly to fall out in order to quickly prepare the duty details of the security guard before the end of the parade to enable individual soldiers know the duty location and the act to move over and secure throughout the tour of duty of the guard. That is the quarter guard sergeant and duty bugler taking post in front and rear of the incoming quarter guard. To Major Polabara retired to continue with the proceedings. Major Polabara, sir.
Thank you very much, Lieutenant Obio Lokodano. Your Excellency, standing on existing protocol, we just witnessed a while ago, incisive inspection of the soldiers that were taken over at the quarter guard as symbolically the British colonial soldiers are parting from our great nation Nigeria. We did say a while ago that the impression that is created at the quarter guard is carried on for a while because you get the impression of turnout, and of course, not an exception, particularly the Presidential Guards Brigade, and of course, the battalions under the brigade. Excellent turnout any day, anywhere, anytime. Your Excellency, the special guest of honor, still standing. The color patrol. We can see 4 officers with colors on their shoulder. We are going to meet the officers shortly. But color patrol, the importance in an occasion of this magnitude look. Now the history and the significance of color patrol in the Nigerian Army. At independence on 1st October 1960, the Nigerian National Now, since then, the national color and the services regimental colors have replaced the British colors during ceremonial parades. These colors are consecrated and blessed to instill spiritual significance and reinforce the commitment and solemnity of the role they represent. Ordinarily, the colors are marched on parade during regimental and national parades. In this parade, the colors forming a color party march as a component of the parade. However, during change of guard parades, such as handing and taking over parades, inauguration parades, and special parades like we are witnessing today, color patrols are conducted to signify the end of a duty tour and the beginning of another. Now the color patrol is usually made up of a select set of officers who are chosen based on their discipline and military bearing. They undergo special training to ensure precision, uniformity, and ceremonial excellence. Now, color patrol is often done by Guards Brigade during weekly change of guards parade at the Presidential Villa and the National Arcade. However, this is the first of its kind in which the armed forces of the Nigerian Navy and the Nigerian Air Force respectively. This is indeed a unique innovation that was introduced in this historic Nigeria 63rd Independence Anniversary by the Commander Guards Brigade Colonel Adebisi Olusegun Onosanya. The ensign to the national color is Captain Chizubudu. September 2016 as a member of the 68th Regular Combatant Course. The officer was subsequently commissioned on 3rd September 2021 as a second is Captain Jafar Gajere Mohammed. He was born in Kebbi State. He hails from Zuru local government area of Kebbi State. He was admitted into the prestigious Nigerian Defense Academy on 3rd September 2016 as a member of the 68th Regular Combatant Course. The officer was subsequently commissioned on 3rd September 2021 as a second lieutenant into the Nigerian Army. He holds a bachelor in engineering in electrical and electronic engineering. The ensign to the Nigerian Navy color is Navy Lieutenant Justin Bemshima Ore. Navy Lieutenant Justin Bemshima Ore hails from Takum local government area of Taraba State. He was admitted into the prestigious Nigerian Defense Academy on 27 September 2014 as a member of the 66th Regular Combatant Course. He was subsequently commissioned on 10th October 2019 as that whatever we've seen of the officers and soldiers today by way of performance, excellent performance, both the arms and foot drill, we must give the credit to the regimentals and the majors of the various units. He was born in 1970 and he attended St. Louis Primary School and of course proceeded to Mary Combatant Course. We must say that the ensigns are now returning to reiterate that the colors are symbols of autonomous nations, sovereign states, thank you, as well as operationally viable military force. Colors are therefore protected during operations to prevent their capture by the adversary, as a capture of a unit color during operation is synonymous to a defeat in battle. Similarly, the colors are protected during ceremonial parades by armed escorts, as we are seeing today, to symbolize the honor accorded the colors during operations. Very excellent parade there, I must say, based on training, presence of mind, mental alertness, concentration, and of course, nothing else is expected of a well-disciplined and well-trained, drilled soldiers and officers. These ensigns have shown mercurial movements, computerized, if you will. Shortly, they will take in their positions back with their escorts. A resounding round of applause, please, for this excellent patrol. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. We just had the old and the new guard commander reporting their handing and taking over and finding out if they have been done thoroughly, correctly. We had that, yes sir. Now they're joining their guards. Now we did say that the guard to the left of the sitting position of the special guest of honor symbolizes the outgoing colonial guards. And to the right of the sitting position of the special guest of honor is the incoming Nigerian guard. We are looking back, reflectively, back to 63 years ago when the colonial guards got extricated. And of course the Union Guard was lowered. Now, the new guard has been thoroughly examined by the guard commander. And of course, they are now prepared to take duty anywhere in the nation, and in particular, the presidential villa, where the nation's soldiers and guards is a reflection of what is replicated all over our great nation, Nigeria, in terms of preparedness. Excellency, the special guest of honor, still standing on existing protocol. Now, after the thorough inspection of the guards, and of course, that's very, very exciting. Color patrol, the guards are now marching to take position on line with the colors on parade preparatory to creating room for the next segment of this occasion, which we are going to witness shortly. That will be the silent drill. Silent drill, as the name implies, is a drill that has no audible orders, but based on thorough training, discipline, alertness of mind, concentration. Now, the soldiers, made up of male and female soldiers of the Guard Brigade, will take the arena and give us a demonstration of the training they have undergone. Silent drill. Once again, we want to wish one and all happy viewing as they take position shortly. Your Excellency, the special guest of honor, still standing on existing protocol, taking the arena at this moment, are the silent drill platoon. We can see them marching in. The marching is rhythmic. We can see the synchronized arm and foot drill. It is the tradition in the Nigerian Armed Forces. You have anything to display to a dignified audience like we have now, you have to symbolically and telepathically give greetings, salutation, and seek permission to carry out your display. We're going to witness the salutation, presidential salutation soon. Mercurial movement there. Presidential salute there. It has been acknowledged and telepathically given permission to carry out their display. Your Excellency, we must say that the purpose of the silent drill platoon is to exemplify the discipline and professionalism of the Nigerian Army. It is a variant of drills that involves complex marching sequences, which usually deviate from drill used in the course of ordinary parades. Now, what the distinguished audience is witnessing at the moment is a display showcasing the unity of effort, discipline of troops, and the ability to respond to initial orders given by their commander. Now, the drill platoon consists of Guards Brigade male and female soldiers. The concurrent movement of a rifle and troops shows the state of readiness of the troops and proficiency in arms handling. Now, breaking into sequence signifies the ability of troops to work round the clock to ensure the security of our great nation, and the changes in the formation shows the resilient nature of Guards Brigade troops to swiftly respond and adapt to changing security situation which the nation finds itself. Now, the ability of troops to manipulate and rotate the rifles weighing 4.5 kilograms and charging through each other shows the proficiency and expertise and the mastery of their personal rifles, which reaffirms Guards Brigade commitment to stay alert and secure the seat of power and its environs, and by extension, our great nation, Nigeria. We can see the mercurial movement there, highly computerized. Nothing could be more mechanical than this. Put your hands together, please, for this excellent movement, please. We want to appreciate. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mercurial. Highly seamless after thorough training, discipline. What we are going to witness shortly are two figures, human figures, 6 and 3, will be written by these our soldiers now as they are parading. 6 and 3, it will be better viewed if one was airborne. 63 symbolizing our 63rd independence of our great nation. To the left of Mr. President is going to be the letter 6, and to the right is the letter 3. We can see that. Put your hands together, please. Resoundingly, please. 63, marking the 63rd independence anniversary. Sorry. Thank you. 63, third independence anniversary of our great nation, Nigeria. After that excellent display, another salute, thanking the special guests of honor and the audience for giving them the opportunity to display their detailed military training. We can see that. The arms and foot drill, musical, rhythmic, mercurial. Thank you very much. Once again, a round of applause for them, please. Thank you. Thank you. Highly, highly, highly entertaining. Thank you. The silent drill platoon. So
Invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, the next performance you are about to witness will be a display by the Guards Brigade cultural troops, and they will be ushered into this arena by mass band and parade. Coming to entertain us with their various ethnic cultural display representing the forward to showcase their various ethnic cultural dance. Happy viewing, Your Excellency. This is done to set the stage for the cultural troops. It is just like all around the fence, showing how the military protects the civilians. Cultural troops provided by Gas Brigade will be dancing to showcase their cultural heritage. Representing the North Central, Hausa Fulani representing the Northwest region, Yoruba representing the Southwest region. We have Calabar, so refers to as Efik, representing the South-South. Chief people of various states are also among the Middle West that will be entertaining us this morning. We have Kanuri people from the Northeast region. And of course, Igbo are representing the Southeast region. The first to display is Baggy, can also call them Buhari, representing the North Central. Nigeria. Very unique to Gagi women is the placing of goods on their shoulder because they believe the head represents king of the entire body. Hence, it should not be disturbed. Their major occupation is farming. They are also good in wood threshing, pottery, and blacksmiths. Thank you. Thank you, Gagi. Next to display will be Hausa Fulani representing the Northwest region. That is Hausa Fulani. The economic activities of this zone are mainly farming, fishing, livestock rearing, especially in cattle, sheep, and goats. They are also involved in industrial activities like mining of limestone in Sokoto, and they are one of the ethnic groups in the country. It will interest you to know that Hausa Fulani from the northwest are the most populated in Nigeria with third largest landmass. Thank you, Hausa Fulani, for that wonderful performance. Thank you. Next to display will be Yoruba representing Southwest region. That is Yoruba representing the Southwest region, comprises 6 Yoruba-speaking states. That is Ekiti, Lagos, Ogun, Ondo, Osun, and Oyo. This zone is endowed with both agricultural and commercial activities. Yoruba culture are also well-defined value system that is very important to them. Some of the values include wisdom, integrity, valor, hard work, honor, and wealth. You can see the masquerade in their midst is called Eyo Masquerade. It's a prominent cultural and traditional festival in Yoruba culture. masquerade are considered one of the oldest masquerade traditions in Nigeria and is deeply rooted in the Yoruba cultural belief and practice. Your masquerade comes out during special events and occasions such as the one we are witnessing today. The festival is a major event that attracts visitors from all over Nigeria and beyond. Thank you, Yoruba cultural truths. Thank you. Thank you, Yoruba cultural truths. Thank you very much for that wonderful performance. Next will be Chief people of Benue State. Still people of Benue State, also among the middle belts. They depend on agricultural produce for commerce and sustenance. They are prosperous subsistence farmers and traders growing yams, millet, and raising small livestock and cattle, among others. The chief national attire is the black and white stripe, reminiscent of the zebra skin. Truths. That is Steve from Benue State. From Benue State, thank you. Next will be Kanuri Cultural Troops, representing the Northeast region. That is Maliki dance you are experiencing right now. People are African ethnic group living largely in the land of former Kenam and Borno empires in Nigeria, Niger, Sudan, Libya, and Cameroon. The Kanuri language was the major language of the Borno Empire and remained a major language in southeastern Niger, northeastern Nigeria, and northern Cameroon. Kanuri economy is based on cultural. Beside farming, they engage in weaving and making garments and crafts. The Kanuri people, who are predominantly found in Borno and Yobe State, constitute the second largest ethnic group in northern Nigeria. Thank you, Kanuri Cultural Troops. Thank you very much for that wonderful and excellent performance. That is Maliki dance you are witnessing at the moment from Kanuri people representing Northeast region. Next will be Calabar. I also refer to them as Efik, representing South region. Thank you, Kanuri. Next is Calabar Cultural Troops. Representing South region, comprising the 6 oil-producing states of the Niger Delta, that is Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, Cross River, Delta, and Edo. The economic activities of the zone include the production of crude oil, limestone and iron ore, farming, fishing, trading, banking, seaport activities, and the rest are the economic activities of the zone. Calabar is one of the major tourism centers in Nigeria, boasting a rich history, beautiful scenery, and great culture. Cultural Troops. Thank you. Next, which is the last but not the least, is Igbo representing Southeast region. Thank you, Calabar Cultural Troops. is Igbo representing Southeast region. Southeast region comprising the 5 Igbo-speaking states, that is Abia, Anambra, Ebonyi, Enugu, and Imo. Igbo ethnic group are well known for their enterprising, independent, and adventurous nation, natively referred to as Igbo. The tribe is popular for its varieties of food, dance, musical instruments, festival culture. The main economic activity of this zone are farming, mining, heavy trading, and local manufacturing in Abia and Anambra states. They are one of the largest ethnic groups in Nigeria. Thank you, Igbo cultural chiefs. Representing the Southeast region. Cultural troops are provided by Guards Brigade, all in commemoration of the Nigerian 63rd Independence Day Anniversary Parade year 2023.
Let's go.
Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, the lyrics you are enjoying at the moment by the mass band is inspired by the song Nigeria Yiti Bobowani, meaning Nigeria belongs to us all. Composed by a legendary Nigerian musician, King Sunny Ade. A classic hit back then in the late 80s and early 90s when it was released. Nigeria Yiti Bobowani was loved by all and still cherished to this day by music lovers all over the Southwest. Today indeed is a day to remind ourselves of the lyrics of this beautiful song written by a patriotic Nigerian. As we celebrate our independence, it is a clear call to all Nigerians to continue to support the system and ensure we become a nation that is indivisible despite our heterogeneous disposition. And this can only be achieved through living together as one. Together we can succeed and achieve greater success as a nation. Nigeria belongs to us all. Thank you, Gas Brigade Cultural Troops. Please hear a sounding round of applause for these cultural troops as they have come to perform excellently to entertain the special guest of honor, all in commemoration of Nigeria's 63rd Independence Anniversary Parade year 2023. Thank you. Nigeria belongs to us all. There is no other place we can call our country. This is our heritage. This is our culture. Thank you. Your Excellency, senior officers, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Next on our program is the display by the mass band. Marching forward to entertain the special guest of honor with different lyrics. The mass band on parade today comprises personnel of the Nigerian Armed Forces and Nigerian Police Force. Squarely towards the special guest of honor to pay compliments before commencing with their display. The mass band on parade today is commanded by Major Gochuku Jude Obi from Army Headquarters Garrison Band, assisted by Squadron Leader Amos Adeyinka Olodude of the Nigerian Air Force Band, Captain Kennedy Bua of Gas Brigade Band, and Assistant Superintendent of Police Abara Moses from Nigerian Police Band. Formation you are witnessing at the moment by the mass band showing this geopolitical zone of our great country, Nigeria. Excellency, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, the formation you are witnessing at the moment by the mass band showing the sixth geopolitical zone of our nation, symbolizing the peace, unity, harmony, and mutual coexistence of our great nation, Nigeria. With the band at the center, symbolize the Federal Capital Territory as the seat of power. Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, as we sit back and enjoy the electrifying lyrics by the mass band, you will recall that before independence 63 years ago, Nigerian are three regions, that is the northern, eastern, and western regions administered by Nigerians, who superintended as a premiers for 6 years. Nigerians, however, could not wait to collect the mantle of leadership at the center from the last British Governor General of Nigeria in the person of Sir James Robertson. It was thus not surprising that elaborate preparations were made across the country for the historic occasion. There was joy and anxiety as ululating Nigerians stormed the famous Tafawa Balewa Square in Lagos to witness and partake in the celebration of the independence of Nigeria on October 1st, 1960. Since then, Nigeria has celebrated its independence anniversary on every October 1st till date. Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, at this moment, permit me, Your Excellency, to hand over the microphone to my co-compare, Major Paul Abba, retired, to continue with the commentary. Major Paul Abba, sir.
Thank you very much. Exciting entertainment. Thank you. Put your hands together for them. Excellent. A round of applause, please. Highly synchronized today.
Dignitaries, may please take your seats.
Thank you. The three hearty cheers over the national salute. The parade commander, Lieutenant Colonel Moshood Abiodun Yusuf, on the stallion horse, marches towards the sitting position of the very special guest of honor, President Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency, to seek his presidential permission to march up the colors and the rest of the parade. We'll hear that shortly. Permission graciously and very diligently sought there and presidentially given by Mr. President. Thus bringing us to the end of this epoch-making occasion of the 64th Independence Anniversary of our great nation, Nigeria. May I, at this juncture, very diligently and respectfully request the Commander Guards Brigade, Colonel Adebisi Olusegun Onosanya, to please request the special guest of honor to sign the anniversary register. The Commander, sir. Please, cameraman, can you give us a way there to see? Please, cameraman, please, security, can you get this cameraman organized, please? Get them organized, please. After signing the anniversary register, special guest of honor will proceed to cut the anniversary cake. He will be accompanied by His Excellency, the Vice President and the dignitaries, please. The State Chief State Protocol, please, to put the dignitaries together, please, for the cutting of the anniversary cake. Cameraman, you are blocking the way, please, please. Cameraman, can you pan to one end, please, please, so that we... Security men, can you get them out of... Please, let us, please, after signing the register, the anniversary cake will be cut by Mr. President. Commander, sir, please. The Vice President, Senate President, Speaker, House of Rep, and other dignitaries, very senior military officers, please, can service chiefs, please, Chief of Defense Staff and service chiefs, may please witness the National Security Advisor, please, and the Secretary to Government of the Federation, please, the Chairman of the Organizing Committee. Put your hands together, please. Put your hands together. The anniversary cake has been cut there. Thank you. Thank you. Next will be the release of the birds of pigeon. Once again, he'll be accompanied by the dignitaries. Pigeons are birds of peace. harmony, mutual coexistence in any nation like ours, Nigeria. They fly hard to let the world know that Nigeria is in unfettered, absolute peace around the nation. Today's ceremony is very, very unique. Once again, we want to thank one and all for honoring this invitation. On behalf of the chairman of the Central Planning Committee, who doubles as the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, His Excellency Senator George Akume, members of his Executive Committee, we want to thank one and all, of course, officers and personnel of the Nigerian Armed Forces, the Nigerian Police, and other security agencies. We thank one and all for honoring this invitation. Please, wish one and all on joining messages back to our respective nations, please. Thank you very, very, very much. We thank you on behalf of the chairman. Once again, we want to thank one and all for this great occasion of the 63rd Independence Anniversary. Your uncles have been Lieutenant Odunayo Belkisu Lokodano, the Acting Assistant Public Relations Officer of the Nigerian Army Guards Brigade, and yours very affectionately, Major Paul Esabara, retired formerly of the Directorate of Army Public Relations. Thank you, God bless you, all you and over. Thank you. Thank you.